am back with another one, and as you can read down below, this video is going to be all about how to start a YouTube channel with little to no money. Okay? She's going to be the plug today. So this video was requested by a few girls on my Facebook, and over the last few weeks, I've been sharing some of my YouTube clips, and people have been asking me what apps I'm using to edit and, you know, pretty much everything that I'm using to make my videos happen. So, over the last few weeks, I've been learning more and more and more about different apps that I can be using to help me with my thumbnails and my intros and things like that. So, instead of talking to each person individually, I decided to just do a video. You guys go check it out, and then, you know, you take it from there. So, let's get into this video. Okay, so the first one is a background. Now, this is optional. You can use the background. If you don't have money to go get a background, you can just use a simple room like I'm using right now. Just, you know, use it back, fix it up. I don't know, go get your candles out your bathroom and stick it on a little dresser and put the dresser behind you, girl. Light the candles up, make the room cute. You know what I'm saying? If you got stuff in the house, decorate a room, make it super cute, and then you can film in that little room, you know what I'm saying, or that little spot. If you do want a background, I go to Walmart and get fabric. They got fur fabric, they got different color, vibrant fabrics you can use, and I just staple them or nail them to the wall. And I just sit in front of the fabric, girl. And I use 4 nails because I like to stretch the fabric out and make it look real straight. So it'll give that effect like it is a board behind me, or it is like a background drop behind me. Or you can go to Pinterest. Pinterest has a lot of good ideas on DIY backgrounds. And you can find ideas in Pinterest that are free or very cheap to make. So that's always an option. Number 2, good lighting. I'm using a ring light right now. My ring light retailed for, I think, $170 something after taxes, but ring lights usually run from $100 to $200 on Amazon. Now, if you cannot afford a ring light or this big ring light, you can purchase a small phone ring light. So you can put it on your phone, and that one retails for like $8.99 to $10. So that's a good investment. Also, you can use daylight. Now, just find somewhere in your house where good lighting from outside is coming out of, and park your butt right in front of there. Natural light is like the best light. I think soft boxes mimic natural light. So natural light is the bomb. If you have zero money, you're like zero, then girl, God's plan. It was God's plan that you use natural light, sis. Because if you can't afford an $8 ring light, then yes, baby, God's plan. God's plan. Number 3, use your cell phone. A lot of us cannot afford to get a Canon camera, a Nokia, whatever the heck that is, a Nokia camera. Like we can't afford that right now. Like we don't have $200 to $300 to $500 for this camera. I mean, you know, I need my lights to stay on. So right now I am on my Android phone. I forgot what phone I got. I don't mind using a phone. However, phones are good until they start glitching, until they get a virus, until something happens to the phone which affects you from recording, or worse, affects the integrity of your apps. Your apps start glitching. You know, they start messing up. They start freezing. Your phone start freezing. Like, it's a whole hot mess that could possibly happen. It's a whole heap of mess that could possibly happen with using a phone. However, If you are on a budget and you don't have the money, then we just gonna have to make it do what it do. Girl, go get you some holy oil, splash that phone, pray, fast, push the plate away. Girl, get a prayer meeting going, call your prayer warriors, touch and agree with my phone, and girl, make that thing work. I'm just, look, we gotta do what we gotta do out here, okay? Number 4, nobody wants to hold their phone while they're filming. You see, I'm hands-free. Like, I need something to hold my phone so I can move around, grab my notes, grab my food, grab my soda, grab my water, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be hands-free so I can boogie while I'm talking to y'all. So you need to find something to hold your phone. So I did some research for you guys. And if you go on Amazon, there is a small little tripod that's like, it retails for $8. And it has 3 legs on it, and you can prop your phone on there, put your ring light on your phone, prop your phone on the tripod, put it up on a desk somewhere, and face it towards you, and you can start your video. Like, if you can't afford the big stuff, you know what I'm saying? That, think of it like as a mini set, you know? Everything you have is super small. Everything is like $7 to $10. You know what I'm saying? Like, start off like that. You don't need a lot of money to start your YouTube. I've seen YouTubers with the most bootleg videos, and they have like 4K subscribers. It's because the content is good, and despite the bad quality of the video, despite them not having a background, despite, you know, bad lighting, their content is good. They have personality. They give in what the people want, and therefore they're getting subscribers because of it. So, I mean, you can do that too, but I don't know. For me, presentation is everything, and though I don't have the money to get all the equipment that I want, I feel like I need to try my hardest to give some type of quality, if that makes sense. So, anyway, number 4 is tripod. Go on Amazon. The tripod is only like $8, or you can, girl, DIY it. Go on Pinterest, find out how to make a DIY tripod for your phone, and do it that way to save you some money. Yeah, there's lots of ways to hold your phone up, girl. I'm just saying, you don't want to do a YouTube video holding your phone unless you're vlogging, or, you know, you giving a tour of the house or something like that. Then, yeah, like, you want to hold your phone. But when you're sitting down like this and you're trying to film, and you don't want to be like, so, you guys, this is, you know, delicious, and I'm back with another one. You ain't got time for that, sis. Trust me. Number 5. You're going to need these free apps that I'm about to list for you. There are 5 apps that I use just to make one video, and I'm not even playing. I have 2 editing apps. I have a thumbnail app. I have an app for my intro, and I have my YouTube Studio app. Now, the YouTube Studio app and the thumbnail app, you're going to have to use those together. You can't put a thumbnail on your video without the YouTube Studio app. So, but we're going to get more into that in a minute. The first app that I want to talk about is Viva Video. Viva Video is a really super, super, super good app. I love Viva Video because it has so many really good features on there, and it's easier to edit your videos on there. It has the Kira, what is that? The Kiri or the Kira feature. That's when you like, it makes certain things in your picture or your video sparkle. You know, that was only offered to iPhone users, and I think they even had to pay like $1 for it. But now they have that feature on there. What else do they have? They have a lot of filters on there. The one good thing that I really, really love about the Viva Video app is the voiceover. And that's a new feature because I wasn't able to do that before. You can do voiceovers on your video. And I think the last makeup tutorial that I did with the yellow, I did a voiceover on that one. I was using the Viva video app. I love this app. Here's the downside about this app, and this is going to explain why I have two editing apps. This app only allows so much time on each video. I did 17-minute increment videos, and I took all those videos and went to my next app, which is Movie Maker. I like Movie Maker. I don't like editing my videos on Movie Maker because, I don't know, maybe I'm used to a Viva Video, but Video Maker, it's a little harder to edit my videos on there. You guys might find it easier, but for me, it's way more harder. Viva Video is more easier to edit your videos. But I take those little clips, 17-minute clips, if the video is long, whatever it is, and I take however many minutes my videos are, and I take those clips and I transfer them over to Movie Maker, and then I piece them up together to make a whole video there. Now, the next app that I'm going to talk about is not compatible with Viva Video, and that app is Legend. Legend is the app that I use to create my intro. I don't know, for those of you who follow my social media, that intro that I had with the pink sweater, and it had all my information at the end of that, and it had a song playing on there, I made that with the app Legend, like John Legend. When I went into Viva Video to insert that with the videos, it said it wasn't compatible. So I was able to take that and insert it into the Movie Maker app that I use to put together my clips. Now, once everything is said and done, once I go through Viva Video to make my clips and do everything that I want to do on there, if I want to do voiceovers or a filter or whatever, or do sound effects or whatever, once I have those clips together and edited, I take those clips and put them on my Movie Maker and put them together to make a whole entire video. And then I go to Legend to create my intro, and then I insert that in front of my movie. Now, sometimes, I don't know if you guys notice, I have little clips in front of the whole thing, and then it goes into my intro, and then it goes into my video. I just take a little clip out of one of the bigger clips, and I put it in the beginning to give you a feel of what the tempo of the video is going to be like. So I like to add like little clips in the beginning so you can be like, girl, it's about to be on. So I use Legend to make my intro, and then the fourth app, Thumbnail Maker. Now, this is how I create my thumbnails. So what I do is I go on the internet and I rip some pictures off that relates to my story or relates to my video in any way. And some people like to do screenshots off their video. Some people like to take pictures separately and put it on their video. And what I do is, whatever picture that I decide to use or whatever screenshot that I decide to use, I take the pictures that I snatched off the internet and I place them all over the screen, okay? So these pictures relate to what the video is about. Like, you want to use pictures that make sense, that coincide with the video. Like, you don't want to talk about makeup and you got kittens and puppies all over you. Don't do that, sis, because you're going to confuse the people, and the people are going to walk away from you. So the app to make the thumbnail is called Thumbnail Maker, and that app low-key looks like the YouTube app. The next app is called YT Studio, and that stands for YouTube. YouTube Studio. That also low-key looks like the YouTube app. Now, the YouTube Studio is pretty much what helps you keep track of the comments what helps you keep track of the comments, what help you keep track of how many people liked your videos, how many people watched your videos, how much views you got. Okay, so that was the last of the apps. We have Viva Video, Movie Maker, Thumbnail Maker, YT Studio, and Legend. You're going to need all 5 of those apps to make a decent video. If you have Android, if you have iPhone, I believe there's better apps available for iPhone users, but I'm not an iPhone user. I am an Android baby to the death of me. Even though I low-key feel like I'm about to cross over to iPhone, I don't know, because those pictures are giving me life. That picture quality is giving me life, and I just need that, okay? But I feel like the iPhone is way more expensive than just a Canon camera at Walmart. Like, I feel like I can just spend $200 on a Canon camera and get the same type of pictures. I don't know yet. I'm confused. I feel like I'm going to get the camera before I get the iPhone. However, if you are an Android user such as myself, these apps will be very necessary for you to make a decent video. Believe me. So I try to be extremely considerate this time and make this video 20 minutes or less. So let's just go over some things before I go so you guys can make a list, okay? You need a background. You need good lighting, natural light or a phone ring light, retail for $8. You need an Android phone. You need free apps. Those free apps are Viva Video, Movie Maker, Legend, Thumbnail Maker, YT Studio. Those are the apps that you need, okay? Thumbnail Maker and YouTube Studio, they have to go together. You cannot place your thumbnail on your video without the without the YouTube Studio. Those two go together. You need that, okay? You need that. Now, I use Viva Video because sometimes my videos go past the limit that they give you. So I go to my Movie Maker. However, if your videos is 20 minutes or less, you probably won't need Movie Maker. However, still download Movie Maker because you might need it for the future, okay? Oh, one more thing. You want your thumbnail to attract your potential viewers or potential subbies. The more amazing your thumbnail looks, the more it will attract people to come view your video. A lot of people put clickbait on their thumbnails. Don't do that. Don't be a clickbaiter, okay? Do not lose the trust of the natives, all right? Don't do that, especially if you knew, like you were already starting off all wrong, with the lies, honey, with lies and deceit, and we don't got time for that, all right? So the better your thumbnail looks, the more chances that you will have traffic on your channel. So girl, work on them thumbnails, honey. Practice on them thumbnails, baby. I'm just saying. All right, guys, so that concludes this video. I hope I was helpful. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe if you are not already subscribed. If you have any questions about this video that you feel I did not cover, please leave it in the comments below. I will be more than happy to help you with anything you need, especially if it comes to making a living, making that bread, okay? Let me know, girl. Again, subscribe, like, share if you know someone who wants to start a YouTube channel and don't know where to begin. Please share with them so they can share with Ken and they can share with Stacy and they can share with the whole family. All right? Amen. Amen.
Hello.
Until next time, guys.